G'day, Ben Futrell here, and on this video we're going to have a chat about how to get control of your time, or more than that really, how to get control of yourself. One of the most common things I hear when I talk to business people is that they say there's not enough hours in the day. And I always go back to them and say, if I could add another hour in the day or another 2 hours in the day, would you really want me to do that? Or what if you could do less work? What if you could become more efficient in what it is that you do, and that maybe that'd make your day a little bit easier? I mean, the reality is you're never ever going to find another hour in the day. So, you know, we talk about time management, or you hear the words time management. I'm not a believer in time management, I'm a believer in self-management. And it's about understanding what it is that's taking up your time and working out how to stop doing the things you shouldn't be doing that are not productive or distractive, or that are things that are just, taking you away from achieving your goals, and start focusing in on the things that are going to make a real difference. And the first thing is to be able to identify each of the tasks that you carry out and work out where do they fit in and into what category. So I've got this time target here that's going to help you a little bit. I'm going to come to that in a second. Before I do that, you see at the top it says work on and not in. And this is one of the challenges most business people are faced with, is how do I work on my business rather than in it? And really that's the essence of being successful in business, is once you get out of the day-to-day working in and you can work on, there's going to be a great difference. In fact, I ask you this question: if you spend every hour of your working week working on your business that you spend working in your business right now, what would your business look like, do you think? Would it benefit by that? And I can almost guarantee the answer is going to be yes. Of course it is, because once you start working on it, and I'm talking about marketing plans, team training, business plans, systemization, all those things are going to make your business better, so it grows quicker, more solid, with great cash flow, all of those different aspects. So we've got to think about working on rather than in. And remember, with time's one of those resources that's non-renewable. Money, at least you can spend all your money, you can always make some more, but once you spend your time, it's gone forever. So if you're not investing your time in the right areas in your business, then you're wasting time. It's that simple. Okay, it's that simple. So let's have a look at this time target. So the first area on the outside here are the things that are not urgent and not important. And so they're the things that I call distractions in your business. So for example, a friend ringing up just to have a chat. Not urgent, not important. And you've got to be very disciplined in saying, no, I can't do that right now. I need to be focused on getting my tasks done. And this is great, not just for business owners, this is great for anybody in any part of their life. They wonder why they're not getting things done or constantly chasing your tail, then this is probably why. You don't manage yourself. So be disciplined, not urgent, not important. Now sure, there are times when that is important for you to do things that aren't urgent and not important. So for example, sitting and vegging out in front of the television, watching MasterChef or Big Brother or one of those stupid programs. I hope I didn't offend anybody there. I'm not a big fan of those reality TV shows, but maybe it's important to you to veg out every now and then and do some not urgent, not important things. But during the time when you say, you know what, I'm switching on, I'm here, I'm ready for duty, and whether it's your own business or you work for somebody else, make sure you limit those distractions. The next inner circle of the time targets, you can see there's the things that are urgent but not important. And this is what I call delusion, or a very common way of describing it is avoidance behaviour. And for example, you'll make things up and make them urgent, even though they're not important, so you don't have to do something else that you don't really want to do. That's what I'm talking about with avoidance behaviour. So for example, just say you have to follow up 10 quotes or make 10 cold calls. There you go, there's something kind of scary. Or do something that you don't like doing, like the bookkeeping or, I don't know, cleaning out the fridge. You'll make something else up that's more urgent, like running down to the local stationery store to buy paper clips. All of a sudden will become an urgent thing that has to be completed. Painting the walls in the office, hanging a whiteboard, things. You'll start to make things that aren't urgent to get you out of doing the things that you know you really should be doing. Okay, so that's urgent and not important. Remember, that's a delusion. So the first is distraction. Not urgent, not important is going to distract you. Once you make something urgent that's not important, then you're living in denial and a bit of delusion going on there. The next inner circle, as you can see, there are the things that are urgent plus important. Now these are the majority of things that happen in a business. So for example, the phone rings. Okay, it's got to be answered. It's urgent. And is it important? More than likely it is. It's probably a customer. So in a business, there's a stack of things that happen that are urgent and important, and that's where we become reactive, because we have to react to these things. You know, you're printing something out for your presentation and the printer stops working. Well, yeah, of course, it's urgent and important all of a sudden to fix that printer and get it working. You know, a customer has a problem, they didn't get their delivery, urgent and important. And these are all the things that demand your time. Okay, and to be successful in business, really you have to work out how to delegate all the demand activities to other people so it doesn't rely just on you. That's a whole nother video on itself, so we won't go into that today, but just understand that that's what part of the zone, or this time target, that this fits into. As you can see right in the middle, it's called the zone, and I've had to write down here because it doesn't fit in there. The zone are the things that are important but not urgent. Okay, important but not urgent. So you think about all the things in your business that you know you should be doing that you're not. I bet I could say to you, you know what, write a list out of 20 things you know you could do right now that are going to make a big difference to your business long term that you haven't done. And I reckon you could write that list of 20 things out without even hesitating. And they're usually things that are important but not urgent. They're not things that your customers are going to pull you up for, for. If you don't have a marketing plan, your customers aren't going to go, hey, where's your marketing plan? But if you don't deliver their product, then they're going to say, where's my product? So, you need to work out how to hold yourself accountable to doing these things. And that's, really, as a business coach and owning a business coaching organisation, that's the area we really help people the most, is to work on the things that are important but not urgent. And we make them urgent by putting some pressure on you to get the job done. But by understanding and being able to identify with all the tasks that you do in a week, you can start to see how much of your time you spend in each area. And if you get to the end of the day and feel like you've done nothing, that's probably because you're working in a lot of areas that aren't being very productive, or in the demand area. The time you feel like you've accomplished the most is when you take 2 days out, you go to some retreat somewhere, you write your business plan, your systems manual, whatever it is. When you're working on your business, you're going to get better results. So really, working on your business, it sounds like a cliche thing that could be a throwaway line, so let me just quickly touch on that. If you're working in your business, if you're on the tools, and that's quite a common thing for most business people, and the reason for that is because most people will start a business of a skill that they're good at. So for example, a plumber will start a plumbing business, and a bookkeeper will start a bookkeeping business, and so on and so on. And so they end up doing all the work, and it really is just a discipline and a mindset to make that change, to go, you know what, I'm going to start to systemise my business and delegate to other people. Now with this work on, not in theory, I say at least 20% of your time that you spend with your business should be working on in the beginning. And that has to increase over time, because some of that working on is developing job descriptions, KPIs and systems for a position so you can hire someone to replace yourself. But unless you start to work on your business, no one else is going to do it for you. Your business is not going to go where you want it to go, and it's going to get frustrating. So there you go. Hopefully that's helped you understand how to manage yourself better. Let's get rid of that word time management, and remember to hit the subscribe button to stay in tune with all the new YouTube videos that we've got coming your way. Cheers.